My friends, today we're gonna watch a replay that was sent to me by Ruiz Yako. After watching results of this battle, I knew that I have to share it with you. And the reason why, because this is my favorite tank that you can get for bonds. And here I would like to clear confusion. On thumbnail you saw T26E5 Patriot that you can get for bonds, and T26E5 without special camo you are able to get from referral program just by spending approximately, I would say, 10 hours. And later I will explain how you can get it. So while trying to make a thumbnail for this tank without camo, it looked exactly like T32. So we decided to put Patriot to make like a distinguish, but it is exactly the same thing. So something that catch my attention straight up from the beginning is the setup. We are playing with the Vans, gun rammer, and improved aiming. This tank known for missing a lot of shots, but with the 240 damage per shot, you are shooting extremely fast in return. But also, what I would never expect seeing, like trying to imagine where would you play with the Patriot on this map, just by looking at the results that this player was able to achieve. I would never expect that he is going to be playing this aggressive. Usually, I myself would go on the zero line and play cooldown down against heavy tanks. There is no RT and you are top tier. A perfect situation. But maybe Ruiz Yako decided to go and play against tier 7s. Play against mediums with a tank, with a heavy tank that has a medium tank alpha damage, that isn't something that people are going to be scared of at the tier 6. So they're just sitting there and taking one after another. And this is something that I might remember and apply in my games. Because this Black Prince was probably trying to avoid fighting top tier heavies on the 0-9 line and instead decided to fight mediums, but little did he know that Ruiz Yako was going to be there for him. And guys, just pay attention how aggressive this guy is. I mean, given that he's playing this brave, he might as well just drop vents and put turbo on this tank. And improved aiming didn't pay off yet, because he is so close to the enemies, he literally cannot miss. But I do not know how this battle is going to develop, so I am excited to see. Pushes like this, it's not going to work every battle, simply because tank destroyers usually try to sit in these positions, or like medium tanks. So going through just like this, losing 1000 of HP, but getting 3.7 thousand in return, might already be one of the best games for this tank. But guys, just not to spoiler too much, we would have to do much more to try and win this game. And I'm extremely surprised that that Scorpion sitting on the hill wasn't shooting our T26E5. Maybe he initially was sitting in a different spot here and then rotated after his team died. Who knows? But the score is 5-7. From what we see, we are down at least 3000 HP, but HP outside of render distance, this line, is not being updated. So we don't really know how healthy enemy heavy tanks are. And in situations like this, you really want to be around your base. You do not want to try to cap enemy base, because they can always come back and reset. By sitting on the base, you get paralyzed, kinda, and because you want to cap it instead of like going in hold down position and fight the enemies. And I have a rule where I'm saying that if you're trying to cap enemy base, you should first try it and protect your own. And with just 4 teammates remaining, Ruiz Yako decided to make it towards T29. And using this a couple of minutes of silence, what it seems like, let me share with you how you can get this tank totally for free without having to spend bonds on your account. It is going to be especially useful for free-to-play players because this tank has great standard penetration on APCR or standard APCR of 230, nice shell velocity, so this could become your favorite credit maker. For accounts that didn't play for 2 weeks and weren't a part of referral program, you are able to send an invite. So let's say you have a friend that didn't play the game and he wants to come back. You can send him a referral link and you, as a guy who is sending, becoming commander. Now, upon completing, I think it's 5 stages, which is a total of 1500 referral points, you are able to choose a variety of the tanks, including this one. And those 1500 points can be obtained, it's capped up to 100 per day. So it would take you 15 days of active playing. But getting those points is extremely easy, and I myself was able to get cap of points on my free-to-play account approximately like within 30 minutes of playing, maybe 40, depending how lucky you are. So if you have friends who would like to come back to the game, you can use this option and get yourself this thing. Or what you can do, if you don't have friends like this, you can invite yourself on a brand new account. Play there maybe like an hour a day, and after some time get yourself this tank. I am going to do it on my free-to-play account, so this is something for you to keep in mind. And being this aggressive, we have lost all of our HP. Now being left in 1 versus 3 situation with just 100 HP remaining. Luckily for us, enemy decided to stop the cap, and with the 5 kills secured, they're probably thinking that maybe they shouldn't have done that. So we already have 6000 damage, 3k blocked, and we have absolutely no idea where the enemies are. Because they have left the cap, I could imagine that VK would probably try to get here to maybe create a crossfire. And if we look at the top right, it sells 1200 HP. But remember, they were fighting outside of render distance, so we don't really know what their HP is. iyouxin 65T is 120 HP, and that's good. It's down to 1 shot, but we have no idea what's the HP of the VK. And if he has like 500 HP or so, it will take us up to 3 shots to kill him. And using... oh man, he is full HP. Using... like this is nearly unwinnable. VK can just go in, take 2-3 shots, and put 1 in. Even if he's stock, that will be enough to put a nail in the coffin of Ruiz Yako and end this battle. But it is tier 6. It is up to him if this battle is going to be a victory or not. And it puts pressure on the players. And sometimes you win games that were impossible to win. So let's see how this is going to unfold. iyouxin 65T is going to cross. And of course we have to come back, because over time he would be able to pick cooldown, for example, and them together would just kill this tank in crossfire. Fighting against T26 E5, there is a couple of situations that I personally absolutely hate, and that is when this tank is playing cooldown. There is just not much you can do. when it's showing only its turret. And oof, this VK is not going to use his HP, guys, from what it seems. For some reason, he's being extremely scared when he could have just pushed in, load gold ammo, and shoot straight up in the upper plate. But instead, he's playing extremely scared and giving a shot for T-2065 to just go around. And what a lucky bounce! iyouxin missed a shot at the back of the tank. That could be it. That would be enough. And he's trying to pick, trying to bait shots. And I love the patience of Ruiz Yako. Who knows, guys? Maybe having Vance and the gun rammer with the gun rammer directive is going to be the reason why he's going to win this game. Maybe pixel shot using better accuracy because of the improved aiming is going to be deciding factor. But I have no idea what this VK is doing. He's just scared. Maybe it is a new player and he isn't sure on how to approach this tank. But for everyone, guys, who face the similar situation, even if you're playing against strongest of the tanks, like 279, like let's say, or some other reward tanks, you can almost always pen tanks in the back or in the side. And if when you have this much HP yourself, you are just able to go in, take shots, and flank an enemy. But instead, he was just sitting at the back, letting his iyouxin65T die, and now I think Ruiz realized that he isn't going anywhere. And so we are going for a flank. Peek from a different corner, exposing... like VK is trying to hide, but by changing angle like this, we might be able to see his side armor. But we didn't manage to spot him. Maybe he's just deeper behind the rock, or he managed to left. And in situations like this, you really don't want to let him run away because he can be anywhere. And personally myself, I would probably sit on the top, right here. VK, as we can see on the top left, kept shooting normal AP rounds for some reason, instead of trying to load type of ammo with the better pen. And guys, probably a minute later, he's still there. He's still there. Okay. I think it is just a new player. Ruiz got lucky. But you know what is not lucky? Is by playing aggressive like this, killing 7 tanks, being one shot at the very end, and securing 7,000 damage and Kolobanova medal. Let's check results. We have an ace tanker, Kolobanova medal, Top Gun, Steel Wall, Spartan for ricocheting shots being under 10% of HP, High Caliber, and Cool Handed, but we might have received more and it just couldn't fit there. An absolute carry, 2.1 thousand base experience, 7k, 7 kills with a tier 8 tank. This is insane. And in post stats, guys, we have not bounced a single shot. Every single time we hit someone, it was a penetration. With all honesty, we weren't fighting that many armored tanks, but maybe improved aiming is something that I would personally consider playing Patriot with after watching this replay. Maybe dropping stab, getting better accuracy would be the play. And 59,000 credits. My friends, thank you very much for watching this video, and Ruiz, thank you for sharing this result. Amazing game. I wish to see more of your rounds. With that said, guys, thank you for watching, and until we see each other next time.